What's up, everybody? Welcome or welcome back to Tony Reads. So in today's video, it's going to be a little bit different. As you can see, the scenery is way different than what I usually have. I mean, my scenery ain't that great, but you know, it is what it is. So I'm actually going to do a reading vlog today. As some of you may have watched already, I did like an Amazon book haul, what I consider pretty huge. Well, if that wasn't enough, I turned around and did another another Amazon haul. And so I'll be making a video for that as soon as the books come in. Also want to thank all of you who gave me some book recommendations. And that's kind of like what I'm doing right now. Really, it's the daytime. I'm at work. But every little break I get, I'm trying to do something with my books, my book stuff, or I'm trying to get some reading in, because now I have like all these books and like not enough time to even finish reading them. And so what I have over here is my little book. I don't know, it's called a book holder or something. There's a real name for this and I can't remember what it is. And I have the book that I'm currently reading right now. And for those of you who know anything about me or watch my last video, you'll know that it is The Teacher by Freida McFadden. That's what I'm working on right now. I'm like a little less than halfway done, so I'm really behind on this. I wanted to finish this before the weekend, so I got that for my break time. And then also what I've been working on, I've been trying to do better with my journaling, as I stated in some of my previous videos. So I got that to take my notes and everything. And then you guys can't really see this, but you see a lot of chicken scratch. But if you can read that right there, it says subscriber Rex. So many people, I got like an overwhelming response when I'm always begging for people to give me recommendations. I mean, an overwhelming response. Some were overlapped. A lot of people recommended the same books or the same author, which was good. That really helped. I can't buy and I won't buy every single recommendation. And the reason is, number one, I just don't want to spend all that money. I've been spending a lot of money on the books right now. And so I kind of want to slow down from that. Number two is some of the books that were recommended, I did read the summary or description or whatever, and it didn't seem like anything that would interest me. And that's not bad. Still keep the recommendations coming and everything. Just everybody's not alike. Everybody's not going to agree on every little single thing. And some of them I was reading, I was like, this is just not something that's going to keep my interest. So I had to take a pass on that. But anyway, again, thank you guys for the recommendations on the books and the authors. It really helped in my shopping experience. So, like I said, right now, I'm at work and it's break time or whatever. So I'm going to dive into my book, The Teacher. And another thing you guys will notice about me, I know other people read multiple books at one time. I don't. Maybe one day I'll start doing that. Right now, I like to read one book and stay focused on one book, finish that, and then move on to the next. I can't. That's just too much for me. And to me, it'll make it like more of a chore or a job, or I'm trying to race, or I'm trying to be in competition with somebody, which I'm not. I want to keep this fun, keep it just as strictly a hobby, and that's the way I like to do it. So I'm about to start reading right now, a little bit on my break. And I hope you guys enjoy this vlog. This is probably going to be over several days. I do not think I'm going to be able to finish this today like I want to, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm back, still at my desk, still at work. I'm taking a little break, and then I just want to say something, you guys. So I'm reading this. I'm on page 161 of about 379, 380 pages, and this book is so good. But right now, like I said, I'm less than halfway. But the thing I like about Freida McFadden's books are that when I'm reading, I don't know, you know, sometimes there's a clear cut, you know who the good person is or who the hero is or whatever. And then there's all these bad people or at least one bad person. In Freida McFadden's books, like a lot of the times all the characters kind of have somewhat of a dark side. There's no like golden boy or golden girl or anything like that. You might think that in the beginning, but if you're like familiar with with her books, you know that's not going to be the case. And that's pretty much with this. Like I do not know who the bad person is in this book. It's like I'm thinking everybody's bad, and it's like little by little these secrets are being revealed about different characters and stuff. So it's just crazy. I love this book so far. This could potentially, I don't know, depending on how the plot twist works out and everything, this could bump the coworker out of my #1 Freida McFadden spot. I don't know yet. You know, it definitely is a page turner. I hate it that sometimes I don't have time and I don't read as much as I like to, but this one definitely has you wanting to just get to the next chapter, next chapter, next chapter. This is a really good book so far. By the time I post this vlog, if you've read this book, I want you to comment and tell me what your thoughts are about it. But anyway, let me get back to some reading while I'm on my break. Okay, so I'm just so excited right now because I'm finally off work. It's actually about a little after 5. I got off at 4:30, but I ate my dinner first and I didn't really want to film me eating dinner or whatever. So now I'm about to get back to my book. When I was trying to read during my breaks, I'm gonna be honest, I really don't like to do that, but I'm so anxious to finish this book. But I really don't feel like, it's kind of like once I start reading, it's like time to stop again or whatever. So I'm the type that likes to really just have a good 1 or 2 hours to sit down there and just read and not be interrupted. So that's what I'm about to do now. I film a lot of videos right here. This is actually in my bedroom. I have a little sitting area. So this is where I can kind of just chill and not be bothered by anybody. And so I'm about to just really get into this book. And I'm going to try, if I don't finish it right now, I'm going to try to get at least 75% done. This is where I am. I don't know if you can see, this is where I am right now. This book is really good. It's really hard to put down, but I just have to put it down when I have to do something. So whatever. But anyway. Okay, so it's a little bit later in the evening, and now I know you hear a lot of background noise and everything. I've decided to come back down to the living room because sometimes I don't really like to be secluded upstairs, you know, where all the action is going on and everything. And so also I was going to sit on my bed and read, but I didn't want to get too cozy because I probably would fall asleep. And so right now I'm going to read down here in the living room. There's other people in the house. There's background noise. You probably hear the TV and everything. But I am going to read for a little bit. I did get a lot accomplished today as far as finishing my book, The Teacher, and it's getting really good. It's like, I have no idea what's going to happen. Freida McFadden, I won't say she never fails me because if you watch my last video, she did fail me one time so far, but this book is not disappointing me at all. So I'm going to read a little bit more and then get into some other activities later on tonight. Also want to say something. I know you guys probably like, how does she concentrate on a book? There's background noise. There's people talking down here. I hear my sister listening to a voicemail and everything, but I can zone everything out and focus on my book. I'm just the type that can do that. Sometimes I bring my headphones, but a lot of times I don't. I can still focus on the book. So that's what I'm going to do with all this noise. You're not in it. Instead of out in the campaign trail running for president is something that should not happen. Mom, you can move. What's your legal argument? I recommend you walk. I recommend you go around that way. That's not a legal argument. Okay, so I've made it to chapter 44, page 312. I'll tell you, the page right before it went to chapter 44, it got so good, I did not want to put it down. Finally getting to the actual meat of the book. It's been good the whole time, and it's had me guessing and everything. I kind of have an idea what I think is going to happen, but with Freida McFadden, she shocks you usually, and so I'm probably wrong. But anyway, I'm about to stop reading, take a break for a little while, and so at my house, we have a tradition on Thursday nights, we play cards. And we've been playing cards doing this for years. Me and my sister have been playing cards since we was like 4 or 5 years old. So I'm about to put a whooping on them, and then I can just get back to my book and hopefully finish it tonight. So first things first, I forgot I need to get me some snacks, something to drink. I also want to mention I do eat while I'm reading, but I'm really anal about not getting my books dirty, getting grease stains, salt, all that kind of stuff. So I do try to be careful, but I do usually eat at the same time. So I got some Fritos, corn chips, some Starburst minis. These are good. These are all the reds, my favorite. And then to wash it down, a Diet Mountain Dew. And as you can see, I also have my book here at the table just in case I get a little break. I can get a little reading done in between. Okay, so it's about 2.5 hours later. That card game lasted way too long, and the really messed up part about it is that I ended up losing. I got my tail whooped. I was in absolute last place. That usually doesn't happen to me. And our card games never usually last that long. That one just dragged, so I missed out on some of my reading time. It's like almost 10 o'clock now, and it's way past my bedtime. But as you can see, I'm a little over halfway finished now, and so I really want to finish it. I don't know if I'm able to make it tonight because I don't like being tired and sleepy when I have to work in the morning, but I'm gonna try to get as far as I can until I just start feeling so sleepy that, you know, I can hardly keep my eyes open or whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and read some more, maybe 30 minutes or an hour, and hopefully I get real far. Okay, it's the next morning. I started falling asleep while I was trying to read, so I didn't get near as far as I wanted to, but I really only have a little bit more to go. Well, I'll say like a fourth to go. And I'm telling you guys, that book is so good. I have no idea who the murderer is going to be, if there's going to be one, who the bad person is, or there's more than one bad person, they're working together, or whatever the case may be. I have no idea. Freida McFadden totally got me on this one. I can't wait to finish it. I'm finishing it today for sure. and then I'm going to come back and I'm either going to do a separate video for a review on the book, no spoilers though, or I'm going to do, when I do my February wrap up, I'll just add it into that. I haven't decided yet. But anyway, so this is my little vlog. It's almost a 24-hour reading vlog, not quite. But yeah, it is what it is. If you like this video, thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification button. And also drop a comment below. Don't do any spoilers, but if you've read The Teacher already, I want to hear your thoughts. But anyway, I'll see you in the next video.